That's impossible. How many times have you heard that? How many times have you said that? Getting to the end of our to-do list, impossible. Getting our children to pick up after themselves, stop dickering, impossible. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, honored guests. While these two lighthearted examples are actually virtually impossible tasks to accomplish, we do, in all seriousness, encounter situations every day that seem insurmountable, impossible. Going back to school when you're full-time employed, you have 3 kids, and it's really hard to make ends meet already. Starting a business in this economy and succeeding. Losing a large amount of weight, healthy, and keeping it off. Everyone has their own impossible. Huge obstacles that you can't even begin to imagine conquering. Are amazing dreams that you can't even envision becoming your reality. I had one. Mine was huge. Enormous, in fact. About the size of a full-grown man. 200 pounds was my impossible task. I had to lose 200 pounds. I didn't know anyone who did it. I had no roadmap. I did not happen upon an infomercial one day that guaranteed me results, step-by-step instructions in 90 days to get there. I had nothing yet. I succeeded. How? Everyone asks me that, and believe me, I've seen too many disappointed faces when I tell them diet and exercise. Everyone knows what it takes to lose weight. You eat less, you move more. Everyone knows about setting goals to accomplish tasks and do things you didn't think you could do. And while we're all really good at setting goals, it's achieving them where we tend to stumble. So what was my secret? Why was I able to do something that so many people have systematically attempted and failed? I look back, I dissect my journey, and there's traits that come up, traits that are vital, were vital, still are vital in me being able to do something that most people would deem impossible. And once you identify them, you sort of see them as an ongoing, it's consistent in everything, any task that comes your way, any obstacle you encounter, it's those same traits that make you successful. The first one, focus on your positive. Confucius says, the man who can't, who says he can't, and the man who says he can, both are usually right. You have to step out of your own way. You have to believe without one iota of a doubt that you can succeed. There's absolutely no reason why whatever that task is, whatever that goal is, whatever you're trying to accomplish cannot be done. One of the best ways to stay positive is to focus on realistic goals. I'm going to lose 200 pounds. I'm going to go get my master's when I'm 43 and have 3 kids and I don't have 2 extra dimes to rub together. Those hard to even wrap your mind around. But if you take those goals and break them down into small pieces, you accomplish 2 things. One, you have a map, you have a roadmap, little small steps that you can follow. And every time you meet one of those goals, that's this huge feeling of motivation. That's this huge feeling of accomplishment. That's going to give you the drive to keep going, taking that next step. You know, in my weight loss, it was 20. I had 20. From 352 pounds to where I am now. And they were everything from losing that 10% body weight, which is sort of a generic goal, to weighing what my driver's license actually says. But those small goals, whether it's going back to school, whether it's climbing Mount Everest, one step at a time. But you have to give yourself positive kudos, okay? Second, do what scares the ever-loving hell out of you, okay? Think about it. What scares you when something is new, when you feel uncertain, you're undecisive, you don't know what the outcome's going to be? Yay! Those are the feelings you want, because you know what that means? That means you are finally stepping outside of your comfort zone. That is you stepping outside of the box and finally taking steps to change something. Doing what made you comfortable, doing what you did before is never going to get you there. Okay? If that worked, you wouldn't be having this insurmountable task to overcome because you'd be there. You need to scare yourself. Those feelings mean you're doing exactly what you need to be doing. If you set goals and they don't make you want to throw up a little bit, you're not setting the right goals. Okay? Seriously. Mine, I first started to lose weight, and then I'm going to move out of the comfort of my living room where I did Richard Simmons to curves. And after I figured curves, it's safe. No men, no mirrors, no makeup. Okay, then I'm going to go to a real gym. Scared the ever-loving hell out of me. Next year, and it's every year, July 1st. This is what I do. This is what I still do. I resolve to do whatever scares me. All the way to doing group classes, all the way to doing, working out in the weight room. And now what am I? I'm a power lifter. I'm a personal trainer. I'm a nutritionist. Always keep taking that step. Third, never stop learning. You have to learn. You have to grow. It keeps you motivated. Learning new things. Finding out about people who are going through the same things you have or something different, but finding ways to overcome, that keeps you motivated. Plus, it'll also give you an arsenal of tools and tips when you hit those roadblocks or when you get around those obstacles that are going to show up. Think of those. You guys have seen those castles and cathedrals built in the medieval times. No tools, no technology. It would be impossible, but they did it one brick at a time. And that's what we need to do. Make a choice. Decide who you're going to be. Decide what you're going to do. And then do it one step at a time. Be positive, inward, outward. Okay? Do what scares the hell out of you. Learn. Never stop learning. Never stop learning, growing, and questioning. As soon as you do, you start dying. And I can assure you that when you're dead, it's going to be impossible to realize your dreams. Thank you.